On Tuesday, during a House Judiciary Committee hearing where they were talking to the FBI Cyber Division Assistant Director Brian Vare, Matt Gaetz, of course, was given his opportunity to speak. But Matt Gaetz didn't want to actually talk about cybersecurity here in the United States, especially since that has become a, hot button issue with Russia and Ukraine. We've had reports from our infrastructure folks telling us that Russia may be planning a cyber attack. So, oh God, we got to learn about cybersecurity here in the United States. And we do, because we're, fairly far behind on that. But Matt Gaetz didn't want to talk about that. No, Matt Gaetz wanted to talk about Hunter Biden's laptop. Because, of course, as we all know, that really is the biggest story in the country, probably ever. Hunter Biden's laptop. That Republicans still, right now, can't explain why it's important or what's on it. But it clearly is something so terrible that it's going to be the end of the Biden administration. So let me read for you this exchange between Matt Gaetz and this, FBI Cyber Division Assistant Director. Good God, that's too many titles for one person. Brian Vare. Here it is. So where is it? The laptop, Matt Gaetz asks. Sir, I'm not here to talk about the laptop. I'm here to talk about the FBI cyber program. You are the Assistant Director of FBI Cyber. I want to know where Hunter Biden's laptop is. Where is it? Sir, I don't know that answer. That is astonishing to me. Has the FBI assessed whether Hunter Biden's laptop could be a point of vulnerability, allowing America's enemies to hurt our country? I mean, Hunter Biden's password on his laptop was Hunter02, and now you're telling me right here that as the Assistant Director of FBI Cyber, you don't know where this is after it was turned over to you 3 years ago? Yes, sir, that's an accurate statement. How are Americans supposed to trust that you can protect us from the next colonial pipeline if you can't locate a laptop that was given to you 3 years ago from the first family potentially creating vulnerabilities for our country? 5 minutes. 5 minutes! Matt Gaetz grilled this poor man about where Hunter Biden's laptop was, which clearly that's not what he is working on. It's just funny to me, because that's like going up to a bank teller and screaming at them that they don't know what happened at the shareholder meeting that morning. Sure, they work for the same bank. But no, that doesn't mean that they're involved in every single aspect of every single thing that happens at the bank. But Hunter Biden doesn't understand that. I'm sorry, Matt Gaetz doesn't understand that. And of course, he thinks that Hunter Biden's laptop is somehow some kind of big scandal. He then pulled out a hard drive, Matt Gaetz did. And he said, I've got the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop right here. That's what he said. So the big question I have is, okay, Matt Gaetz, you, along with at one point Tucker Carlson, who said he emailed himself the content, or mailed himself, the contents of that laptop, and then they got lost in the mail, of course. So you're telling me, Matt, you believe the Hunter Biden laptop story is a huge story that absolutely shows vulnerabilities in American security and could take down the Biden administration. You're also telling us in this hearing that you have the contents of the laptop. So why not release it to the public, right? If it is as bad as Republicans think it is, and they're sitting there, as Matt Gaetz literally claimed in this hearing, holding it up like, I have it all, dude, frickin' release it, right? Send it to Fox News, send it to Breitbart, send it to Newsmax, One America, Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Tomi Lahren. Hell, send it to Ann Coulter. Send it to all of them. You can actually make copies of those. It's not that hard. If it is what you say it is, show us. You have a copy of it, you said. So clearly it's not confidential. Clearly it's something that just anybody can know about. So if there was any kind of actual damning information there that showed any kind of corruption on Hunter Biden's part or Joe Biden's part, I have no doubt in my mind that this would have been made public a long-ass time ago. But considering the fact that Matt Gaetz only wants to use it as a prop, it tells me two things. One, either it wasn't actually the contents of the laptop and he lied to the FBI. He was the questioner, so I don't think he'd get in legal trouble. Or two, it's a giant nothing burger, and you're just trying to drag on this conspiracy for as long as humanly possible. I'm going to go with the latter on that. Because if there was anything on that thing that Matt Gaetz held up right there that could damage Joe Biden, trust me, the public would have known about it a long time ago. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.